But think about approaching a good candidate for your job. If you know he or she is a sports fan, wouldn't you want a different approach than if you know they're a gamer? Hey, let me tell you a bit more about recruitment targeting. Now, before I go into recruitment, I want to start off in marketing. Because in marketing, buyer personas are often used to identify and connect with the best or the ideal customer for an organization. Now, a buyer persona is simply a semi-fictional representation of that ideal customer. So it's something that you can make up, but based on good data that you qualify and that you also gathered yourself. Now, in marketing, it's really useful because it can help you target advertising groups or target certain customers with sales, for example. And that helps because it will grow your revenue. But on the other hand, in recruitment, you could use this to find the perfect candidate. Now, that is something that we don't see happening yet that much. And therefore, I want to tell you a bit more about what it is, but also what the opportunity is for your organization. Now, think about your perfect candidate. He or she has certain experience in a certain industry, for example, or in a certain job role. He or she lives in a certain location that's close or that is at least not too far away for your company. And think about your loyalty, for example, the education that they've done. But there's more, because you also want them to have a good cultural fit within your organization. Well, think about being a sports fan if your whole company loves sports, or maybe love gaming because all the people in your company love gaming outside of working hours. So it's all they talk about during the lunch and things like that. Or maybe something completely different, loving social events because you have a social team that goes out all the time and has fun. Now, you want all of those things in your candidate persona because you want to know, is this a good fit on the skill side, but also on the culture side? So making a candidate persona will help you find that cultural fit. But there's more, because it will also help you tailor the approach to good candidates. Now, that is something I might have to explain a bit more. But think about approaching a good candidate for your job. If you know he or she is a sports fan, wouldn't you want a different approach than if you know they're a gamer? Or maybe even something completely different. Let's say you know your candidate loves skiing. Wouldn't you tell them about the skiing trip you do every year? Now, that's something that can help you. If you know that your perfect candidate most likely has experience in skiing and even loves it, then tailor your approach about skiing. It will help identify and connect with that candidate. And once you're connected, you can tell them more about the offer and the job. Now, that's something that is value and a very big advantage for you after you've made a target persona. Now, you don't have to start that from scratch. There's a template made by TalentLift that's perfect for you to fill in. It's based on the business model canvas and it shows your candidate's elements, your characteristics. So what does he or she like, dislike, why is she switching jobs, all of those things. Well, if you start there, fill that in as good as you can and with the data that you've gathered so far, you'll come a long way. Now, in our blog, we put the template there so you can fill it in, but we also explain you how to gather data, how to find out what to fill in and how to fill it in correctly. So if you want to check it out and if you want a better approach to your perfect candidate, check out the blog, read it and fill in the template. I'm sure it will bring you a lot of value. Good luck.